so we're moving forward in time. Price push up. We're in the Asian session, so we are not trading at this point. We're just looking at price action probably. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna zoom this out a little bit just for kind of get a little bit better perspective, I guess, of what's going on with price. Okay. Okay, so we have this low right here, which is a breaker structure, but we have this high right here. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw this zone right here, and I'm gonna draw maybe this zone right here, I think. But let's just wait and see what happens. So we have this order block. We have this order block here. This whole thing right here is the order block, and we have this order block right here as well.
The three rows.
Huh?
I see the structure.
Mm.
And then I see drop, price drop, and then it drop below the low, and then drop again below that.
So then at this point, this is a breaker structure right here. Okay. So let me just label it for you. Why am I getting that? Yeah. That's a breaker structure. Okay. But the larger structure is still in place. I guess this was an uptrend. So, and then we have this area right here, which may become important in the future. So let's just map it out. Okay. This order block right here. So let's just map out this order block right here. Okay. We're moving forward. It's not, what time is it? We're gonna start trade about 1 o'clock or so. Okay. Okay, so it's 1 o'clock now. So we're at this point. Price came and met this order block right here. Okay. So I guess we could draw not really a horizontal line, but right here. Okay, and see what happens. As well, we might want to just draw a fib on this in case it rejects from this point and see how far it comes. Oh, come on, don't do that. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna just draw a fib from I don't know, maybe here to here and see where it rejects from. Okay. Remember, a move up, low, high, higher low, higher high. So yeah. So we're gonna see what happened at this point right here now. See if we get some kind of rejection or push through. Okay, so we have another breaker structure. Well, the same breaker structure. So we have another breaker structure right here. Okay. So this is a breaker structure. We can remove this fib for the time being. Okay. Remember, we're still in the Asian session. So we can remove this fib for the time being. Hold on. Yeah. And we are at this point right here. So let's draw one of these boxes right on here. Okay. The bottom, this is the zone. Maybe price might want to come and fill the wick. Maybe it might want to break it. Don't know yet. Okay, we got a rejection from that point. So
You get a manipulation there.
you can
You call the
you
manipulation too.
um yeah,
By the call.
you can call it a manipulation, but
Yeah, no. No.
not really. But I guess if you want to look at it that way. Okay, so let's drop back on our fibs under and see what's happening at this point now. Okay. Um from this point maybe here to here. Okay. See if you get a pullback to maybe this auto block area right here. And if you get a reaction from this area right here, okay, you have this auto block here. If you get a reaction from here, then we're gonna make up our mind if we want to take a trade or not. Okay. And if you get the reaction lower, then we'll decide what's happening. Okay, price moving down. We have some kind of reaction here, but we need some further confirmations before we decide what's gonna
On the
if we're
50.
gonna take the trade. Look, no,
50.
yeah, from the 50 and this auto block right here. You see this last auto block that I drew in right here.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. And it disrespected it. But then we have some kind of thing. Okay, so we're gonna take a trade at this point right here, right? So a long trade. We're gonna enter at the open of this candle right here, or maybe a pullback or something. I don't know. But okay. No, a little bit lower than that. Okay. We're gonna be targeting right up here. However, as soon as we get a 1-to-1, we're gonna move it to break even because this structure point right here, which is a double top or whatever, it's telling me that price may want to push down further. You check?
Okay.
Okay. You understand when we're heading with this so far, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's your 1-to-1. So you move to break even, maybe peel off 50% or whatever. Okay. And we got stopped out at 50%. That is why you have to understand structure and where you're at in structure, okay? So that is a 1-to-1 trade. We made maybe about, say we was 400, so we made maybe about 200 because the second position was stopped out at break even. So made 200 from that trade right there, okay? So let's move forward again. Let's remove this for right now and see what happens from this point right here. Okay. So at this point right here, if price breaks below this area right here, gonna look for possibly some sells up to this point right here. Possibly using the fibs as some place to target or something like that. You understand?
Okay.
Okay, so trying to figure out where is the best place to kind of put this. Just here. And a break below that area right there. Okay. See price breaks below. Okay, let's wait for pullback. That has gone a little bit too far for my liking. See the fact, yeah, the fact that you have that there, I would wait. Yeah, I would wait for confirmation to the downside. Still waiting for confirmation to the downside, but the rejection candle there is nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna take this trade right here. It's a little candle, it's a little risky, but what you can do if you think that price is going to go down further, okay, and okay, hold on, let's draw the fib just so to add more confluence to it and see where it rejected from. Okay, the rejection came from generally between the 61.8 and 76.4 fib levels. Okay, so it's a little bit more confidence there, I guess. So let's remove that. Okay, so we're going to take this trade right here, and we're going to put a stop loss here, and I would take profit maybe right there for maybe a 2-to-1 kind of thing, right? And then we're going to let the rest run. So let's go. There, stop or take profit there. So stop loss, take profit right here. Okay. What's this? It's like let's move forward and see what happens. And we got stopped out, and something tells me that we should have put our stop loss right above here, because it might go down. No, no, oh, actually went down. So this is the loss right here. Okay, so we down minus 200. So let's see, we're moving into London Open now. So depending on where we are, price might want to give us some further thing. Okay, so okay, right now we have this breaker structure right here again, going further down. Okay, so what we could do is draw this in. Okay, right here, maybe there. Okay, and let's see how price reacts if we continue going. Okay, continues to go. Okay, so let's draw our fib level again from here to there. Okay, we're going to be looking for an entry around the 61.8 or 76.4. Let's go. Okay, some kind of rejection. Okay, we're going to enter here with our stop loss here. First take profit going to be here. Okay, so let's see if we totally mess ourselves up. Remember, we are back testing. We're testing these things to see what works. And if you're going to keep a journal, you would keep in journal, okay, you took the trade, but then you realize that you had a bullish engulfing, but at the same time, it got rejected. So this could be just a buy to sell kind of thing, or it could be an actual rejection off of this area, this general area right over here. You can see my cursor moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this general area right there, okay? So let's grab this, put this maybe here, okay? Take profit. This is wide, yo. Okay, I'll take profit. Gonna be this zone right here, okay? To kind of make it 2-to-1. Okay, but as soon as price reaches here, you're gonna peel off 50%, and then if it continues going down. Okay. Okay, great. So at that point, 50% off, and we're just going to
Go on.
our stuff to break even. Okay, so we're at break even total in profits right now. Well, maybe a bit more than break even, because that was like maybe 2 and something to 1. Okay, so are we going to see what happens within this area, and then we can decide whether or not we want to close our position or not. Trailing our stops. Okay, that might be some kind of rejection. Let's draw our fibs from this point right here to this point right here. It's a rejection of the 50. So let's move our let's just put a horizontal line there. Let's move our stuff to right there. So this line is acting as our stop loss now. So stop loss is in profit now. Okay. Okay, we're getting some sort of rejection here. So if you want, you could move your stop loss further down just to kind of protect more of your position. So your stop loss further down to this point right here, protecting as much as your position as possible. And if we get some kind of rejection candle that doesn't take us out next, if we get further move upwards, well, we got taken out. But hey, we're up at this point. Should have actually, when we see price started to kind of react that way down here, we should have just kind of just gotten out of the trade completely.
Okay.
You understand? Okay.
Is that about the 2 weeks, right? Because I look at
Not only the two weeks, but we just started to see some reaction right around at this general zone right here, which is showing some respect for this, which is showing some respect for this level right here. Okay. So come on, clear. Okay. Clear all. Okay. So let's remove that. Okay. Okay, so we have this structure being put into place. So let's see what happens. Price rejects off of one of these areas right here. So let's draw a larger fib in and see what's happening. Because we have this nice little structure here in, okay, but then we have this big rejection right here. So then this could either give us further moves down or further moves up. But let's grab this right here, put a fib right down here and see what happens. Okay. Moving forward. Okay, we got up to the 76.4. Okay. Okay, we have some sort of rejection at this point right here. Okay, that is busted. No. Okay. Okay. I like this area right here as some sort of resistance or a supply zone. So we have this break of structure, this break of structure, this break of structure. So first of all, let's draw fibs. But let's see. Let's let the price play out a little bit more before we draw fibs. Okay. Okay, we have some kind of rejection at this point right here that is telling me clearly that maybe price wants to move down. So we're gonna wait for a little pullback and take an entry, but we're gonna anticipate that pullback, hopefully, at maybe about 50% of this institutional candle right here. Yeah, 50% of that institutional candle right there. Hold on there a second. Let me see something there, please. I'm going to push this forward a little bit more. Just so I could get, okay. That is our entry, and I would take profit maybe at this structural, at this order block right here, should say. Okay, so let's hope we get a pullback. And we did get our entry. Let's see what happens now. Okay, let's move our thing to break even at this point. Okay. And let's take profit at maybe sorry, shouldn't have done that yet, but let's take half of our positions off at maybe 3-1, maybe our entries here. So, and our stop loss was what was someplace up here.
Right there.
So that is 3.6. So our 3-1 would be, sorry, our 3-1 would be about 9, about, let's say 11. So we're going to take off half once we reach 11. Okay, so we take off half. So we're actually up, we take off half at 3-1. So that mitigates any loss we have in the next round. And then, so now we're at break even. We're going to start trailing our stop maybe. So start trailing our stop right here. Okay. Okay, you see this candle right here. So I'm gonna start trailing our stop a little bit more. Maybe at this point right here, okay? Great, okay. We're gonna pull this down again and trail our stop. Where are you? Right there, okay? And trail our stop right there, okay? Did our stop? It took out, yeah. We got takeout. That was a good trade. In all, I think we are up like 2.5, on that thing, okay? And we should have closed our position here anyway, at this whole thing, but remember I told you this order block right here? Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw our fibs on this level right here, okay? We're gonna draw our fibs on this level, okay? And we're gonna look for some kind of rejection. We have this order block right here. Well, this is well, not really order block, but this is still a
Sorry,
level
in
of
the London session already.
importance. We're in between London session. We're pre-New York right now, I think. Yeah, we're in London session. Sorry, we're actually in London session still. Okay, but we're still pre-New York. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna see what kind of reaction happens here, if any. Okay, we have something happening at that. Okay, so whew, that just moved so fast. Okay. Okay. So, we have this institutional candle right here. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna put an entry right at this level right here, okay? And if we don't get it within a certain set period of time, then we're going to just kind of get out or just forget about it. So we're shorting again. Okay. And we have let's put a stop loss a little bit higher. And I would take profit all the way here. Yeah, bro. Okay, and let's see what happens. Okay, that gone a little bit too far for my liking. So let's see what happens still. See? It's gone a little bit too far for my liking. So if it had just come down here and then come back to retest it and then go down, fine. But whatever. Okay, so we have this double bottom here. We have this breaker structure here. So the only thing left to see is if it breaks this structural point right up here. Okay. So just put this arrow right here. No, we don't need to put that. You know what the breaker structure is. So let's just put this right here. We're looking to see if it breaks right here. So, okay. And if it breaks right there, we could look for more moves. Keep in mind that that could just be the pre-New York shakeout. That basically means like a manipulation before further moves down. But let's see, or it could just be a breakout. I don't know. Okay. 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 So we have broken here. We're putting in some sort of new structure. We actually came back to test this this order block right here. Didn't quite make it to it, but came back to test this order block right here. And we have this breaker structure right here. So and we're putting in some new structure formation here, but we still have to wait and see how far this clears here. Okay. But however, I do want to see if I could get in a trade here. And this is called discretionary trading, okay? Because you're using your discretion to trade.
For pullback.
Yeah, we're waiting for a pullback and a confirmation, maybe at this level still right here. This level still seems to be quite important to me anyway. Maybe it's not, but once you have certain levels that happen like within the Asian or London session, they tend to work well, especially if they line up properly with a Fibonacci. And I think I draw this Fibonacci wrong. Let me delete this and draw it again. Okay. Let me see. Fib from what? Pullback from low. We still have we still have to wait for some sort of reaction before we draw it. I'm sorry. We still have to wait for some sort of reaction before we draw it. So okay, let's move forward. Okay. That's your reaction right there to this level right here. Okay. We can look for a pullback for further moves forward, but we have to be cautious and cognizant. But the thing that I'm looking at right here is that we have this low right here, higher low, higher low, higher low, and we have
upward pressure.
the you want me to say something else, you know? And then you have higher high, higher high, higher high, and on top of that you have this break of structure right here, confirming something right there.
So what I'm so there should be a divergence somewhere there too, and then not
not really. Maybe a hidden divergence or something. No, not even a hidden divergence, but for a divergence to happen, price would have had to come here and form this W and then come deeper. It never came deeper than this.
right.
And then
Okay.
you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
So yeah, so as I said, your girlfriend, I think I text your boss. Man, your wife don't find out now.
Yeah.
I know your girlfriend texting you, man, your wife don't find out. Okay. Yo, okay, let's see now. Fib retracement from this point right here, from this point to this point right here. We're looking for a pullback to either the 61.8 or the 76.4. Okay. So let's see if we get that pullback or it's just a clean breakout. Then we'll handle it from there. Okay, we're in clean breakout here. We still have this level up here that we had drawn in from some time ago. Okay. But keep in mind that, okay, what we're going to wait for right here now is some kind of confirmation that price wants to go. Yeah, price wants to respect there. Okay. So let's see. We might still get a deep pullback. We might not. At this point, I don't expect we will, but anything can happen. Okay. We are at the New York Open now. Well, not the New York Open, but yeah, New York Open. Well, not yeah, New York Open. So okay, so we got some kind of pullback and some kind of reaction from this level we have right here. What I would want to see if I was going to buy is for price to clear this wick that we have. Hold on. I want to see price clearing this wick right here with some momentum, and maybe we could take a impulsive or compulsive, whatever the sorry, Fenton, sorry, or whatever you call it. I don't want to offend your Christian ears. Okay, so let's go and see. Let's see. Okay. We still have this area right here, maybe. So these are the dilemmas that we have. We have this area right here that may be clear. Normally, I would have still taken the trade once I see price broke above here. But but this area right here And let me just draw a horizontal line and let's pull it back just to kind of see what's happening at that point right there. Okay. Let me just draw a horizontal line to this point so we know that we're there. And then let's see what's happening with this line right here. You see that? This right here is the what I think is the Asian session high. Okay, so price might want to kind of just pull back, or it could break it. I don't know. So all this is what you kind of have to keep in mind when trading. Okay, but this is the Asian session high. So slowly pulls forward, so we don't cheat. Slowly pull this forward so we don't cheat. Forward, 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 forward. Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, so here we are again. Okay. So you're waiting for your pullback, as I said. So what we're gonna do now is, no, I don't want to do that, yo. Okay, we're gonna wait and see why is this shit, Evan, what happens? Okay, so we have a break above this area right here. I'm trying to get rid of this line right here. Delete. Okay, so we have a break above this right here. So it's up to you if you want to buy at this point or you want to wait for further confirmations. If you're going to buy right there, you'd have to keep in mind that your risk to reward might be a little bit more broader. Okay. And maybe 1-to-1 or so. Hold on, let me put on the cursor, the crosshair, sorry. Okay, so let's put the crosshair on and put that. So your risk to reward would be about 8 pips to what, 8 pips? I don't know. So what you want? Do you want to buy or you want to wait for confirmation? Because price could just move, leave us. It's up to you. I would wait for confirmation. And if we miss it, we just miss it. Huh? I wonder where you see that work. Okay, we have that. Okay. Okay, you can enter at this point right here. Maybe put your stop loss. Put your stop loss right below here. Put your stop. Don't put your stop loss on the way. That's too broad. Put it below the zone or something. Okay. So we're going to we're going to grab the long tool. Put our entry here. Okay. Then we're going to put our stop loss at this point right here. No, just below right here. Okay. That's our stop loss right there. And we'll take profit now. I will take profit now. Idel, I'm on a conference call, please. Just so you know. Hello? Yeah. Okay, so I don't know. We could have used the extensions, but we don't have the extension. So what happened, yo? Whoa. What happened? Oh man. Close your eyes, Fenton.
Right here.
Close your eyes.
Right there. Let's go on this one.
No, it's not right there. It's all the way back. Just close your eyes, bro. I don't even know what happened. I think maybe the internet dropped out or something. Okay.
No pizza.
Okay.
Where's where you eating?
I would
Yeah,
really
there's
like.
enough.
I would really like when I'm recording something, I could put it on YouTube. Seriously.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so here, have our entry area right there. Okay. So let's move forward. Okay. See if we get stopped out. We got stopped out. So this could have just been the hello, you listening to me?
Mm-hmm.
This could have just been a fake out. And you see, one of the weirdest things about testing this way is that phantom, so I hear some kind of squeaky noise. One of the weirdest things about testing this way is that you don't know what's happening on the higher time frame, because this could have been a 4 hour resistance or something like that. Okay. So the problem is that if unless you, geez, the problem is unless you pay for trading view or something like that, um unless you pay for trading view, you're not going to get all the historical data and stuff like that. But okay, this is an uptrend obviously right here, so this could just be a pullback to things. So we're going to draw fibs on I don't know, maybe this whole thing, or maybe this from here to here, but this pullback is not necessarily large enough for me to want to draw it from. Okay, I could draw it from there. That's good. That's good. I think that's good enough to draw it from there. So we draw our fibs again. Okay. Okay. So what look at what we're having here, right? What we're having here is deeper pullbacks, but we're having some strong pressure down. So we want to be careful. We want to wait for confirmation before we even decide that we want to buy from these areas here. There are certain times when I would just take a buy, like just on the top, just to kind of tighten my thing. But what I would wait to see is that price is actually decreasing, like momentum
Yeah.
or volume or whatever you want to call it is actually decreasing into this area right here. Okay. And as you can see, it lines up with it right here and right here. But until something happens there, it doesn't mean anything because of this large candle right there that's happened. That's there. Okay.
So
So
momentum will be the side of the candle, right?
the more the more momentum basically is telling you how fast or whatever something is moving. Something is moving with more momentum, the candle is going to be bigger, of course. The the like something like these small candles here, this is less momentum. Okay. And as you can see, the price is here, our price moving up more impulsively right here. The candles are bigger, but the red candles are smaller. So you have more momentum to the upside than to the downside. But then this is happening right here, but we just want to see what happens with the next 1 or 2 candles. Okay. Okay, we have, it looks like a large wick there. And then price came down to fill that wick. Price is filling the wick further, and you have this area right here, which could possibly be thing. So we're gonna kind of remove this for now. Okay. And focus in on, let's get rid of this right here. Why ain't this, I guess I need to go further back, but why ain't this why isn't this thing Like moving. Okay. I don't know. But let's go. So we're gonna just draw a line there for the time being until I can figure out how to get rid of this. Okay. So I'm gonna draw a horizontal line right here. Okay. Just to kind of signify that this area here is some kind of zone. I'm gonna draw two. Okay. So let's see if we get some kind of reaction there. Okay. Nope. 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 So that theory has gone down. So we have this breaker structure here. Okay. Right there. And we have also, it seems like if it's coming down to either break here or test here, or to test this area right here. Okay, so we're just gonna see what happens. Okay. You ready? Okay. So clearly now price is on a downward trend. Okay, so what we learned is that what we learned right here, if you want to keep a journal, is that sometimes price kind of fakes you out at the beginning of the session to make a move downwards. I actually learned that from this guy YouTube channel, Stacy Burks, who just trades strictly gold, but he has some interesting theories about what is going to happen in peak formations and stuff like that, you know. So this is a fake, this is uh, 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 a
On the
New York open fake out. Okay, we're still up for the day. Okay, we're back testing, but if we weren't back testing, we would have you know, just be happy and go out with our $1,000 or whichever we would have made. So okay, so from this high here to this low. Okay, let's draw fibs from here to here. Okay, and see what happens. See if we can get some kind of continuation. Okay, that is a breaker structure right there again. So delete. And let's just wait and see. And keep in mind, it's like after 9, but we're just back testing. Okay, so this here, I could bet you know this here would be some sort of divergence right here. Okay, let's look and see. Let me look for the awesome oscillator. Okay. Okay, so we have the low. We'll see. That's the divergence that you were talking about that you look. We have the low here. We have low low. You have the low on the indicator and high low. Divergent. So if you're going to trade this, you have this imbalance here that needs to be filled out. You have imbalances here as well that probably needs to be filled out. Your first target would be here. But okay, we have this structure point right here. We could wait for pullback to maybe this order block right here. Fenton, you're still there? Fenton?
yes, yes.
Yeah. So you sleep, you're falling asleep, bro?
No, I'm just watching. I'm just saying.
Okay. So we have yeah, we could wait for pullback to this order block right here for entry with our stops right here. Okay. So let's set up that entry and see if we get an entry. And our second place to enter would be a break of this trough right here. Okay, this would be our second place to enter. Right at the break of that, right there, with some sort of confirmation, of course. But I don't see anything that would keep us from getting back to at least this point right here, or even higher highs to fill out this, and then maybe a push downwards after that. Okay. Once we break this area, I don't see a reason. So let's set up our entry. This is the last one for the day. We're gonna do this at minimized risk. So we're gonna risk like maybe 150 bucks, something like that, rather than the usual 400. So long position, I'm gonna put our entry point maybe about right there. Our stop loss here. I would take profit first. Take TP would be right there. Okay. So let's go and see. We're at tap 10. Okay. Okay, I think I want to bring out our first. No, let's leave it. Let's move price to. Let's move this to. Once if it clears this, no, not yet. Once it's clears this, let's move it to break even. Once it clears this area right there. Okay, let's bring it to break even based on this candle right here, and take some position off so we can keep some profit. Okay. So I don't know. Maybe at that point you want to take off 80%. At this point you are about you are about 10 pips in the green or in the black, however you want to call it. But we are at break even now. Okay. Nice. Let's trail our stops. So this is our stop. We're gonna trail our stop right now. We're trailing it maybe right here. So we can keep as much as we possibly can. Okay. Okay. We're trailing it at this swing low right here again now. Okay. So you understand what I'm saying, Fenton?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're trailing it again. Okay, we're gonna trail it again. Pull it up just a little bit more. Right here. Okay. Keep in mind we want our take profit to probably be around right here. So let's see how far we can run this to. Let's go. Almost got taken out, but we didn't. Okay. Let's trail this again right here. Okay. So this is the case where our second position actually gave us more profits than our first position. Yeah. But that's okay, you know? We're just being cautious. So let's see if we get a rejection from the Asian highs again, and then we'll decide if we want to continue. And I think we just took profit, full profit right here. It's up to you if you want to close and leave a small position running, but I will close all the way off. And